Don't call it a comeback. Call it a takeover.
Hey, we're back. Round two for you.
Happy holidays, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it with your loved ones. Had a wonderful time. Got some great gifts.
I know I did.
What did you get?
I got the greatest gift of all.
Oh, what was that?
Me.
Oh my god, I can't see. Ting. As you can see, we still got our tree up over here. You know, we don't like take that shit down till Easter, so we ain't even go worry about that. But how was your New Year's? Did you get wasted?
I stayed in the house.
Did you?
Yes, because there's too many crazies out here these days, and plus Dallas got them mandatory checkpoints, and I'm not refusing because I don't need to be in the pokey. Well, maybe I do.
Okay. I'm not gonna play with you. I absolutely stayed in. I was definitely up under the weather, so I let the young ones have it this year.
Over the weather?
Just
beneath the weather?
Done with the weather. Yes. Pointless, just over it. I'm ready for hot girl season pretty soon.
Well, before you get to the hot girl season, we got to do a rewind and a recount and a review of motherfucking 2019. My goodness, what a year. Huh. But we came through strong. What about you? I know you weathered the storm, girl, because I was there for a lot of it.
The ending was horrible, but you know what? We got through it.
Girl, that middle.
What?
I said that middle was everything, though.
I can't stand you. Kid, whatever.
And can I just give it to her? This long main tail.
He's showing it. He's showing it.
I am, because I can't. It's just giving me everything right now. She just wanted to do a little whip action.
See, and I don't really do ponytails, but you know what? I kind of love the fact that I didn't, I don't regret wearing it. But anyway, speaking of regrets, did you have any? Like you said, you had a crazy New Year?
Yes, we're gonna get to that in a moment, girl. But we're gonna start with these. Let's talk about some happy times first. So we get to the bad. Yes. Let's start with the.
Why do you want to end with the bad moments?
No, we're not gonna end with the bad moments. We gonna recap it all. Just let me go with the flow. You want to go through? You want to go with the regrets? You want to start off bad? You don't want to disappoint the folks. You don't want to start with. I don't be no Eeyore. Hi, poo. We don't want to start 2020 with the negative. Let's start with the upbeat. Let's get it happening. So what was happy about 2019? You want me to go first? Cause I'm ready on deck. My first favorite memorable moment. Of course, it has to involve you. It was my motherfucking birthday trip to Bossier City, as I like to call it, a broke bitches motherfucking Sandro Pay 2020. Oh my God, and if you really know us, you know what picture we're talking about. Google it, you'll find it.
They'll be posted soon, I'm pretty sure, up under the link.
How about
but
that?
It was very fun. So you scared the kids away, but you know what? That's just a whole different story.
I did not scare nobody's kids away. I attempted to. Well, let's rewind because it all goes back to that picture. If you see the picture, Miss B over here was serving it up for the guys. The titties was on top and all flat, and she had the little shorts on. She was giving you everything and give you tropical vibes. So we get down to the pool. Yes, we get down to the pool. We trying to have a real good time. We got cocktail hour going, everything. She got the nips and the tits out, and we ready to go. Here come these.
I was conservative. Kids. No, he just doesn't. I was very conservative. No. I don't understand.
No, and plus on top of that, it was a white motherfucking bathing suit. We all know about them white suits that get wet.
See through.
How about that?
But I wasn't trying to get in the pool though. It was just going out for the scenery because we had other stuff to do. It was really fun.
We had a lot of fun. We gambled. We ate.
Mm-hmm.
We got drunk. We did a little bit of everything.
All you can eat crab legs, and y'all know I don't play about my crab legs.
Girl, how many times must I tell you we don't do fish from the sea or otherwise?
So what was your next? What would you say yours was? Your next one? After your birthday, I don't think nothing should top that.
There's a whole lot that could top that, girl.
Anywho, I would just say the biggest one is actually being by myself. Having my own little go-to where I could just get away, be peaceful, and not be around drama. I guess just being alone and getting to know myself.
She done found her independence. Okay.
I'm on my chakra shit,
Throw your hands up at me.
Please give me more information because I need to know more about it. I'm trying to reach that third eye level. I'm trying to be
she ready to
floating on these bitches. Shit. Bitches just throwing shit at me. I'm just floating on these hoes. But anyways.
Yeah.
I would just say, that was my biggest positive.
Okay, well, shit. My number 2, of course, is right here, right now, getting to join motherfucking Party Angels. Gave a bitch a platform to get on out here and show my whole ass. And to believe it or not, until I got up on here with you and your penny for your thoughts. I was kind of a bit of an introvert, so to speak. I was an extrovert introvert. The people who know me get to see the show. But now I guess everybody gets to see the show. So I really am excited about this whole new year with Party Angels and getting to go ahead and move forward with Penny for your thoughts. So that's like a real topper for me.
Well, I'm proud.
Yes.
I'm glad you're enjoying.
Yes.
And we have so much more to come.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, don't call it a comeback. We're going to call it a take over. It's a wrap. Number 2?
Number dos. Numero dos.
Oh, okay. She's getting to Colombia coming out.
Negative. I actually got on a plane this year. As a matter of fact, I got to go to Miami, and it is so wonderful out there. When I tell y'all the water, like, I didn't go that deep because I can't swim, but I was smart.
Girl,
but you can still stand on level when you go out there. Like, you really can go far out there and still be level. And I'm tall. I'm 5'7". So where I was at, you can like still, it was safe. But I feel like, I overcame a fear because, I don't fly for shit. Right. I stay on level ground. Right. Because if anything happens, bloop.
Move on out the way.
There we go. I'm on land.
But you talk about Miami, I want to hear about these new beaches.
Oh my God. I did.
Keep the game.
And they do not care. The men out there, let me tell you something, ladies. You can go out there butt ass naked, big booty, titties flopping everywhere, had a banging body. They will not look. They will not care. They're just in their own
zone.
Oh my God. You would enjoy it though.
Of course I would. I like to see eye candy in all shapes and forms and sizes. But to close out for my memorable moments, I think like overall, like the month of November was just banging for me. Mm-hmm. Just overall, because I got to fly out to LA, see my friends, and it was just a really good time. I learned a lot out there at that trip in LA, and if you watch the first show, you'll understand why. But nonetheless, on top of that, we had Union Suit Night, and we had a good time in Union Suit Night. If those who do not know what Union Suit Night, this is basically an event where you get to go out in your pajamas and party at the club. Just basically, but then on top of that, I can put a little sexy into it. So nothing was buttoned from here on down. So yeah, wonderful night. Again, you follow me, you've seen the pictures. I leave a trail everywhere I go.
Warning, must be 18 or older to view.
Well, some of them.
So wait, that was your biggest.
Well, no, because it was just so much. No, that was my memorable moment. I really got to the regrets. Yeah, girl. But then on top of that, we went ahead and did that whole feeding with Aeon, the Thanksgiving feeding that serves HIV communities. It was just just to give back at a time that you need to be giving back. Yeah. I mean, we had that sock hop, the clothing drive, and then on top of all that, November, at the end was that World AIDS Day. And that concert, from what I heard, was everything. Miss Ross, the boss. Miss Ross.
I think a club, it's a gay club. He's a owner. I have to get the information about it, but he actually drove her. Really? It was a picture he took, and he was just like, she's not gonna, show her face or anything like that. But he was actually her chauffeur, her driver. And I was like, wow, you just never know who you can be in the presence of at any time. So. But then it was Tayana Taylor, and then Miss Kiki, who, by the way, just had her baby. I thought she was going to drop it at the concert, the way she was hollering and screaming, but she gave me everything I needed for what I saw. Lord.
Well, what about you? One more? Give me one more memorable moment. Come on, Tina.
You gonna leave me alone about this. Another memorable moment?
Yes, because we're trying to get the positive.
I am secure.
You're secure.
Point blank, period. I'm secure. Okay. So I don't need for nothing. I don't want for nothing, but I'm blessed. Right. Like I said, I'm just happy. That's just the biggest. Y'all don't understand. Like, I just really don't. Like, I feel like going forward, I would never... ever make the mistake of going back to any type of thing that had me down last year. Like,
you gotta let your shimmer show.
You gotta listen.
So since you want to talk about some of these regrets, I'm going to go ahead.
I really didn't want to end with the regrets because you go because you wanted to start this regret shit. I didn't. I wanted to end it with the happy thoughts, but it's okay. Go ahead.
No, because we still have so much further to go, girl.
I'm listening.
But for me, and you know this for sure, I regret that I didn't start this year the way I finished. Remember where I was at a year ago. I was laid up in the hospital, just out of it. I was really sick, and it was just a really bad thing. Money was short. I was fighting depression because I'm irritated. I ain't got no money. And it was just a lot to try to catch up and reacclimate myself. But once that motivation came back, I slowly let go of that regret. But I feel like the first 3 months, the first fiscal quarter of 2019 was basically a waste. And I was in the red the whole time. So that was one of my very first regret, just off the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what about you?
Biggest regret, I would say spending too much fucking money. My biggest regret. I spent way too much fucking money last year. I swear to God, I didn't know anything about savings. No, you could not tell me to save a fucking penny.
Oh, motherfucking crab legs.
Gone.
Crab legs and eyelashes.
Like you know me. Gone. Just gone. But that's why going into this year, I have some little plans. We're going to have some special guests come on and teach us some financial things. Yes. Because you still want to look good, but let's see you can look good on a budget. So we're going to have some visitors coming soon. So y'all make sure y'all check that out going forward. But what's another depressing, lonely moment?
I kind of regret the fact that I allowed myself to second guess my loyalty as a friend overall. Because I was really confronted with a couple of questionable situations when I really shouldn't have been confronted with them at all. If you're my real friend, and that made me think, am I the type of friend that deserves this type of treatment? And in the long run, if you sit down in a moment of reflection, think about, no, you're the type of friend that's going to be there and you're supportive, regardless if they're right or wrong. But unfortunately, that's not sometimes reciprocated. Mm-hmm. And I regret the fact that I guess wasted the time in investing so much. So. Yeah, that's another one I regret. So, You snooze, you lose. Friends are friends, but everybody has a season and a reason.
Yep. I guess my turn again.
Yes,
I don't like talking about this shit. I'll be ready till we get done with this fucking topic because this is depressing. Last one for me. Another regret. I would say, I don't know. I don't have too many. I just feel like being too nice. When I feel like I need to cut people out, I need to stop being so nice and just giving myself a reason to keep them around when they shouldn't be. So, I don't know. I've made some adjustments and going forward, I just know how to take it, into action and actually speak. And it's all about, at the end of the day, tone and delivery. And honestly, I'm going to shout out my sister for teaching me that because I tend to say things, you know what I'm saying? And it comes out really fucked up. But in my head, I explain it it don't come out the way, I don't know.
It's the way it's in your head.
Yeah, and then they end up getting their feelings and it's no, that's not what I mean. So I'm learning and, it's going to get better. But I just regret that I didn't have the patience to really just understand and take that initiative or whatever. Because I feel like if I wasn't nice, I'd avoid a whole lot of shit. A whole lot of shit.
If you wasn't nice, are you nice?
Depends on what setting we're in.
Yeah, that is true. I'm
going to just say that, the type of setting.
So we're going to get off the regrets that you want to be
Hallelujah. We need some tambourines. Get off of that. I shake that off. We in the new year. It's 2020. I need to shake that shit off. I don't even want to talk about this shit.
So how about this? What about lessons learned? What have you learned in 2019?
I've learned.
I've learned a heart.
Is a house full of love. You're not going to do the heart. You just leave me hanging.
Look, I was waiting for Choir Boy to come in. But anyway.
Lesson learned. Shit. I'm that bitch and I don't need nobody else to try to help me with any fucking thing. I can do this on my own. I'm a big girl.
I'm a big girl now.
Got my big girl panties on. Nah. But what is your biggest lesson?
Me? I just don't be afraid to be your biggest supporter. Yeah. If you can't support yourself and you don't believe in yourself, ain't nobody gonna catch the fire you got it. Because until now, I just kept it to myself. I thought I was a pretty funny guy. I didn't think anybody would get my humor, But apparently, it's a lot of y'all out there. They're just basically sarcastic assholes and embrace it. So I just really, you can't You can't support yourself enough. If nobody else believes you, you believe yourself. Just basically, that's my big lesson for the year. It's nothing you can't accomplish if you just believe in yourself.
Yep.
Okay. Another lesson? Anything?
Lesson. No. I ain't got no other lesson. That's just my lesson. Like, that just overall sums up everything from the past going forward. Like, I explained what I did, what was wrong, and now we're going to see how we're going to change it. Now,
right.
It's not no New Year's resolution to where, people go, well, we're going to start working out, and then after February, you don't see their ass no more. Like, goddamn. So people at the gym, I know it's crowded, still hang in there. They ain't going to be in there that long, I promise you. But
said the girl with the motherfucking 24-hour fitness. And when's the last time we
Anywho, you see how you just want to put everybody out there?
Hey, I'll put myself
out
there.
Let's put somebody else out there. Shit, hit me. What's going on in Chile Boo? Because, honey, yes.
You want
let's get into it. Since you want to scoopity-doop for my shit, let's scoopity-doop.
I don't know if you want the scoop. I think you need a bigger spoon.
What's going on?
Let's start at the top. Let's talk about this beef with Matt Barnes and Shaunie O'Neal over Basketball Wives. Okay?
Okay.
Matt Barnes has come out recently and basically said he blames Basketball Wives franchise for ruining his relationship with his now ex-wife, Gloria Galvan. Okay? Now, Gloria, y'all remember her from the first season of Basketball Wives until Matt got traded and he ended up going to L.A. and she helped boost up the L.A. Basketball Wives with Wacky Jackie and all them.
Yeah.
But the whole tea about it, he was saying that they was trying to get him, or they was pressuring her about their relationship and trying to get her to do certain things that was causing strain on the relationship. But low-key, the real TT here is the fact that they'll just give her a hard time because the sister was fucking Shaq and the fact that she had all them babies by Gilbert Arenas. Let's just keep it 100.
Ooh,
okay?
Okay.
Now, the best thing Shaunie O'Neal could have ever done, in my opinion, was to get rid of them Galvan sisters. Because low-key, Matt, let's just all tea, no shade. Your girl's reputation was not unsullied prior to you meeting her. Because let's go back in time. Where did you play at, Matt, when you started off? You started off at Sacramento Kings. Not only am I from that area, I still had people in that area at the time. Word on the streets is, allegedly, the Galvan sisters was dotting and bopping here and there and everywhere at all kinds of college dormitories and university parties.
What?
Yes. While she allegedly is supposed to be dating Matt. So really, was your foundation of your relationship really as strong as you saying it? And is it really fair that you blaming Shaunie O'Neal for the demise of your relationship?
She just brought it to the sea.
Child boo. No, ma'am. You can't blame people for the failure of your relationship when one, and I'm just going to say this because there's footage of it, you have a fucked up, badass temper. Let's just get real. And furthermore, I'm going to use this. Y'all going to hear this allegedly word a lot because I ain't got no money and I ain't trying to get sued. So, allegedly, he had put his hands on the girl several times. So, is it really Shaunie O'Neal's fault that your marriage broke up or what have you? Or is it really your fault? Because let's just be real for a second. You signed up for reality TV. Baby, they getting into the nooks and the crannies. You didn't think they was going to go ahead and show your whole life for all the world to see and judge? It ain't just me. Now, ain't that what we always say? I'm going to say it, but you're thinking it. Okay? Girl. Now, speaking of fucked up families and toxic relationships. I know. Yes, girl. Child boo.
My eyelash come off.
Yes, please. Because I'm very hesitant right now on this next topic. Because I know y'all going to try to drag me for this. And it's really not my fault. Overall, these people, I'm a fan. I really am. I'm a hardcore fan. I'm like Miss Jenkins. I ain't want to gossip. You ain't heard that from me. But y'all have forced me to talk about it because you put it in the news. Therefore, it's worthy gossip, basically. But I don't gossip. So we're going to stay some facts for a minute, okay? Chile Boo. Are you ready for it? You know what's in the news? The death of Nick Gordan, Bobby Christina's alleged husband, hashtag motherfucking adopted brother. Now,
okay.
Let me tell you what the bothersome thing is about this whole storyline, okay? Let's go all the way back to when Whitney died.
Okay.
I was suspicious of this dude then because I was like, who the fuck are you?
Well,
Where
he
the
was
fuck
like
you
a
come from?
stepson to them. She, she played like Bobby Christina's brother at first. That was the whole relationship between them. They were brother and sister.
Allegedly.
So she
until they weren't.
She took him in as a son. So that was the whole background.
Right. Okay. But when she died, I was like, okay, who's this dude? And then when she died, remember they did that show, The Houstons? And personally, I'm not going to talk ill about the dead or anything like that. I knew something was going on long before it just became public fodder on The Houstons. Because even back on Bobby Brown, when they was with Bobby and Whitney, I was wondering what Bobby Christina was doing. You know, so it didn't come as a surprise when it just became public knowledge on the Houstons that there was something kind of off about her. And then my twisted brain in my head, it was like, okay, he's keeping her in a drug-induced haze, so to speak. Did he have something to do with Whitney dying? You know, what's really going on?
I wouldn't think he would be responsible.
Well, I don't think Bobby Christina had anything to do with it.
I think probably the family-wise, because you have to understand the Houstons came about right after Whitney died.
But I'm saying...
So you're not even giving your child a chance to grieve. So you have to be on some type of medication or drug to actually go on TV after your mom, who's like a celebrity-known woman, an icon, passed away. Like, you could deal with that?
No, you can't, but that's why you choose not to participate. But at the same point in
it
time,
was all for money. I feel like her family.
And I have to agree with that because that greedy ass Auntie Pat, I am not a fan of Pat at all. She's an opportunist, and I don't appreciate her motives at all. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and fast forward to Bobby Christina dies damn near 3 years after her mama in 2015. So I'm really worried about this because okay, she's died the same way as her mother's dead. The dude that was with her mama died. All of a sudden, he's there again with this dude named Max Lomas. Now, y'all remember this name because it's going to circle back around in a moment. Okay? Catch it. Because Bobby Christina dies and she's of a drug overdose. They go ahead and rule it. Go ahead and move on. So Bobby Brown's not happening.
It was not a drug. Rewind that.
Drug overdose.
It was not a drug overdose. What happened was she was found suffocated in the bathtub. Now, y'all can fact check this later on. Hit the comments. Let us know if we're wrong. Right. But she was found suffocated, like, underwater in the tub for some hours. And then when they came, they tried to revive her. They kept her on life support. For the longest, trying to fight this. And I think after 6 months or whatever, they pronounced her dead from... suffocation. That's no drug. But she did have drugs in her system. And she had a tooth missing. And so Nick was trying to say, somebody was trying to say, allegedly, that they got into a fight right before the situation had happened because Nick has an assault record. Of course. You can Google that. Court documents are always public. His girlfriends were speaking out allegedly saying that they had issues with that. And he has anger issues, and he would always be physical. So I believe he's behind both of them. Like 36.
Right. So that you to the next point. So Bobby Brown goes ahead and sues this fool. Which Bobby, I don't know why you did that. You know that nigga ain't got a dime, a pot to piss in, or a window to throw out of it, and gets $36 million. Okay. So we thought that was the end of the story. That was it. Wrap. Whatever. No, ma'am. No ham, no spam, no turkey, no thank you. What happens next? Let's fast forward to August 2018. Now, remember that man, Max Lomas, the one that found Bobby with Nick? He shows up dead in Mississippi.
How do you show up dead?
Found. He was found. Girl, you're not going to do this tonight. Child Boo.
He showed up dead, y'all.
He popped up dead, yes. In somebody's bathroom. Of a drug overdose in Mississippi.
But see, I feel like he knew the truth because allegedly he was there at the time that this physical altercation happened with Bobby Christina and Nick. So I feel like, he couldn't speak about it. Like, I don't know.
I just feel like it's all connected. So fast forward back to now. All of a sudden, Nick is found dead in Florida of allegedly, again, another drug overdose. And
it's like a suicide.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. There's something going on. Or, if I was really getting into my first 48 bullshit, I would say it's all connected because there's motive. But the only thing Bobby didn't have was opportunity. Because look at it. This man don't kill his daughter. Isn't he justified to go ahead?
His whole past of that life is gone. Yeah. You have no proof of kids. You have no proof of wife. Nothing. You have it's just weird. Like when you think about it, it's like you can't go back all the way in the future times. You know, we got flying cars and shit one day and be like, oh yeah, Whitney Houston was my wife. Prove it, nigga.
Right. Ain't nothing there.
Prove it. Besides what? Drugs, and then newspaper documents might be old at that time. Shit might not. Like, your whole life at that point, all you have is memories. All you have is dreams. Like, physically, that is gone.
Nothing.
Oh, Chile Boo.
Chile Boo. The shade of it all. The shade of it all.
That's just a sad situation.
It is sad. But you know what's even sadder?
What?
When you get motherfucking shaded at the motherfucking Golden Globes. Girl, did you hear about the shade at the Globes?
Oh, I'm sure you're going to tell me what happened.
I can't with this one. Ricky Gervais, whatever his name is, he's a comedian, girl.
Okay.
He hosts the not the Oscars, because they coming though, the Golden Globes this year. And, you know, due to our current political climax with the Iran and all of that, a lot of the award winners were getting on stage and making comments about politics and this and that. Obviously, this upset and bothered Mr. Ricky. This fool gets back on stage and basically tells the audience full of actors they need to lay off the political talk and shut up, sing, dance, and act. Because nobody really cares what the actor thinks about motherfucking politics, and they're not educated to know. Actors aren't. Okay? But the funny thing about it is the fact that when election time comes, who's the first people that these politics are See, I can't even talk right now. I'm getting so excited. These politicians go to for money. They go ahead and go to these Hollywood types with all these back-end deals and different that. To go ahead and do it. So how are you going to tell them to shut up and not talk about it? To go, but they have to sit there to think that.
Well, I understand what he's saying because, you know, by saying, okay, it's a difference. When you're a spokesperson, you have a script. You have your words, you have your lines, you know what to say. But when you go to the awards, that's your time for you to be you and accept this award and talk about the real you and just show your excitement, your real, oh my God, I can't believe it. Even though we know, before. Like, give us something, you know what I'm saying? And scene. You're still acting, motherfucker. Like, whenever you're on and off the camera, fucking do it. Give it to us. That's what we're watching for. But we don't want to sit up here and go to entertainments and still have to dwell on this. This should be just like, you know.
Light and airy. Yeah. But in a way, isn't that hiding your head in the sand? You ignore it, even if it's for a couple hours.
No, because you talk about it so much. You have interviews about it so much. You get questioned about it so much. They have a platform
that could reach other people. Okay. Are you going to listen to Donald Trump? Or are you going to listen to motherfucking Kevin Hart? Well,
people listen to both. They both tweet. And both of their tweets get retweeted about 1,000 million fucking billion times.
But to say, I like to say this. That's just the beginning of the story. Because the day after, TMZ catches Billy Porter at the motherfucking airport. And for those of y'all who do not know who Billy Porter is, I love Billy Porter. He has been a staple in black gay film for like years. But maybe y'all probably know him as the fool that wore the tuxedo dress at the Oscars that caused all the commotion. Okay? Billy Porter went ahead and got Mr. Ricky together and told him, Chile Boo, you're not going to tell us to shut up and sit and act and dance. We are intelligent folk. And who are you to tell me to shut up when I was just in the middle of a political hot button? Now, going back to that whole Oscar scenario, who better to speak on politics than Billy Porter? He was in the middle of that shit. They read that man for filth. They said that he was a bad example, a role model in Hollywood, that he was an example of why the black family was deteriorating. They said that he was sexually emasculating black men as a whole. So you mean to tell me he could be the center of political talk, but he can't speak on politics? That's some motherfucking hypocrisy if I've ever heard it. Chile Boo. But that's the type of decade we're rolling into, okay?
I just didn't look at it like that. I mean, I had a different point of view about it.
But then on top of that, wait, they're going to tell him to shut up. But this is the same man that just won an Emmy. First black man ever, and gay at that. Won an Emmy for lead drama series last year for his role as Pray Tell on Pose, which, by the way, is inspiring.
Maybe the thank yous were too long. Maybe, you know, because when you're speaking about that topic, you can't just speak about it like in one 2-3 sentences.
And I understand that. That in any other award ceremony, what they do, they turn on that music, and that's your cue to exit stage left. You don't.
But the music encourages it. So donate. Yeah. Go out and help. Go out and lend a hand. The music kind of increases. I don't know. Maybe what do y'all think?
He didn't have to get up there and tell them to shut up. They didn't know nothing, and they just need to stick to their craft.
I don't like politics.
I don't like politics either, but it affects us. So you have to. You don't necessarily have to like it, but you have to at least be aware.
And I've been getting into it, and it's I get too deep, and I'm just I don't even. It's scary, but it's
especially when these people are putting your life at risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be aware. You don't have to deep dive.
You have to know what you're voting for.
Exactly.
People, please educate yourself.
Exactly.
We have access to way too
more.
much shit. So it's very important. That's just crazy. I cannot believe. In Hollywood.
Oh my
God.
That is the new decade we're rolling into, and that is your episode of Chile Boo. So.
I'm has to give because.
You know what? It's a new year. It's a new year. It's a new you. So I got a question for you. Is your present self making moves for your future self in this year? What's going on?
It's kicking its ass into the new year. Bitch, it is time.
It's time.
You have no more time to just lack. You have no more time to just put away things to the side. You have to get up and do it now. Shit. Mm-hmm. I'm ready. It's so much stuff that's coming ahead. Y'all just don't understand.
So what's on your agenda? What's some of your main focuses this year?
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it?
I'll give y'all a little peek.
Okay.
Going forward, I'm not going to say it now, but going forward, I am going to give you a little peek of what I do have my hands currently tied up in.
Okay.
I'm very excited about it. We have some really dope people coming on set.
Yes.
We have some great, awesome topics coming up. Valentine's Day is around the corner.
Yes.
I just want to hit that. Please, like I said, we have a lot of things going on. I don't want to give it all out, but just know, my hands are tied at this point from acting, modeling to, networking more. And that's very important because Dallas, we really have to get it together, seriously.
Pull it together.
We have so much support, everybody doing the same thing. We can all rock this thing together. So, what do you have in your hands? I know you got some with me, you know what I'm saying?
Of course. But I'm just trying to go ahead and build up and go ahead and support you in every way, shape, and fashion I can, That's the main focus right there, to help you and Party Angels build. Y'all done gave me a niche, so I'm going to go ahead and explode my creative juices all over it. Girl, you may be the tyrant, but I'm sure going to be your J. Manuel.
Lord, you've been saying that all day.
I have. I want to be your creative director, everything and everyone.
So what are your ideas? What do you think about your future self?
Outside of building the show, I'm still in the creative director. My main thing is, and this, y'all probably going to read me for this one, but I found an opportunity. You believe in me enough? I'm trying to go ahead and get started because you have that casting call, girl. I'm going to get there and walk too. I want to be a Party Angel male. I said, fuck it. I may be fat. I may be too old, but nonetheless, I'm going to find me a spot and you're going to take this picture.
Oh my God. This is going to be interesting.
It's going to be quite interesting. No, you may have a lot to say about this, but guess what? My runway walk is mean. I eats up the runway. So,
and we might actually have to get that live stream, get them to get that checked out so they can see a few behind the scenes of how we getting ready, how we getting set up. It's going to be a really nice event, I'm really excited. I love, seeing new talent, seeing what all you can do, because,
it's just everything.
There's some talented people out there that can do, about 10 different skills.
They don't know where to go to get the
acknowledgement.
Yeah, not even the acknowledgement, the resources,
Well, you're true. That is true. So, I hope, a lot of y'all, I'm going to give y'all the information in a minute. But that's just my hope.
Yeah, but outside of that, Party Angels, other than that, this year is going to be about building and branding.
Well, what about Onyx? You still do that?
Onyx is, yes, I'm still working on that. I'm working very closely with them. But yeah, that's the main thing. Like you said, networking, building relationships, and just going ahead and moving forward to just get myself out there. Because believe it or not, before this one came along, I was pretty much a homebody. I didn't do anything, sit in the house, watch TV, and do my thing, But I'm out here now. You see me. And I couldn't picture it any other way. I don't even remember the other way of living, you know?
Oh my God. It's like a butterfly at the cocoon.
And that's really true. That's a very true statement. It's like a metamorphosis.
You grow.
I went in Edward, and I'm coming out motherfucking Connect Carter. Hey, I'm metamorphosized.
You are so crazy. That is wonderful, though, and I'm so proud of you.
Yes.
And I'm so happy about all the new things we are about to get into.
We have our hands in a lot of pots.
Even going into the future year, we're already like, okay.
Yes, because I have seeds to plant this year for 2021 already.
Of course, definitely. Just keep growing and growing and growing. That's the whole thing.
So what about these penny points? What's going on with the penny points? The PPPs.
Penny points. Oh my God, you're so
crazy. So what's on the penny point agenda?
PPPs. I don't even like PPPs. I eat these.
Well, that's why I added 3.
I eat. Goodbye, sir. Okay. Now, here on Penny Points, of course, you know, we have to support.
Always.
We're very big on that.
Not
here
just your
titties.
Here.
We do have a sister show that we do.
Yes.
Also, Be With, and we might be featured on there pretty soon, so check that out. But that is Hood Morning America. They do air on Sundays at 3 p.m. Central. They pretty much speak about current events, trending topics, local news. They have artists come on there, different freestyles, you know. It's really dope, you know what I'm saying? Because Dallas, the rap game is getting crucial, man.
Right.
It's getting real crucial. So be sure to check that out. Really dope people. Next to Penny Points, what do you like to do like on the weekends? Like, do you have anywhere that you go?
Outside of girl, we with all these pots in our hands, we always going somewhere, you know.
Well, see, I do want to try different things, but you know, of course, we always at Blends.
Of course.
Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? It's located off of Trinity Mills in Carrollton. If you're familiar with that, if not, GPS it, type in Blends, you know, pop right up.
Best motherfucking lemon pepper wings.
The
ever.
best. That's all we get, and I get a pucker
Bob
up.
Marley, and she gets this
A
pucker
up. Bump all that other stuff because that's the only thing that I get is very so good. But there's no parking. I mean, well, there's parking, but
there's always parking. No cover.
No cover, but it's free parking. I know what the fuck I mean. Let me sit up.
I'll just go ahead and give it back from Chile Boo. Give it to you.
Bounce it back. Yeah. But yeah, free parking is like a really large park. You don't have to worry about people getting too close to your cars or anything. It's a really dope spot. We do have for the boys, you know, when you want to get naughty. Onyx the Boys, they're having a Heroes versus Villains. And that is going to be January 18th. You can contact Connect Carter for the information. He'll be happy to provide you with the details. But it is January the 18th, and it's at Dallas Eagle.
Dallas Eagle, right off of Maple.
Correct. So be sure to check that out. It's really fun. I went.
Yes.
Met
she went
wonderful people.
But yes. Oh my gosh. Heroes and
Villains. They show so much love. Like, don't be afraid, because it is other women. And I was like,
she thought it was going to be otherwise, but they were
I thought it was going to be
kudos all night. Yes, honey, that's real fish. Snatch fish.
Hell yeah. Like, I'm looking around the corner, like, wait a minute, is it safe? But it's really cool. They have the best drinks. You can actually get a buzz off the drinks. It's not watered down.
Not at all, because, you know, the gay boys got to keep it hot.
Of course, to be lit. Now, back to my baby.
Yeah.
We are having a Party Angelz casting.
Yes, ma'am. Woo-hoo.
I need some chimes with that.
I will be there.
We are casting for actors, actresses, models, comedians, rappers, singers. You know how to juggle. You know what I'm saying? You know how to bust it open on a handstand.
Hey, America ain't the only one that got talent.
Pole classes, you know, instructors come out, come all. Yes. We are casting for everything. March 7th.
March 7th.
So you have time, and I'm going to keep saying this over and over and over. March the 7th. You know that you got it. Don't be scared. I mean, you're not going to be in front of a lot of people. It's real cool. Yes. We're going to make sure the vibe is right. You're going to get some daiquiris on top of that. It's going to be food. Come on, y'all.
You're going to be good to go.
Go. But if you want to go ahead and submit your submissions, you can go to www.thepartyangels with a Z.
With that Z.
.com. Click on Become an Angel. Now, fellas, you know, we got a name coming for y'all soon, so go ahead, click on the link.
Right.
And just become a motherfucking angel, so we can get you in the job.
Right. And now, obviously, Because out there, you don't have no kind of type, right?
No, we don't have no type.
We're looking for the extraordinary. You don't have to be stick thin, because obviously, I'm not. I may not be sucked and tucked, but I will be.
We want them all. We want the ones that they don't show on TV, because everybody is unique. You don't have to look like the picture perfect.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, every model is unique in their own way, and that's what I tell the girls all the time. Like, you don't have to look like Kim Kardashian or Blac Chyna. Like, be yourself. But last and not least, a very serious topic, especially in the LGBT community, get tested.
Please. I cannot stress that enough.
It is very important. Like, I understand hot girl summer, hot boy summer.
Bad boy season.
Like, come on now. Y'all have to go get tested. It's very important. We do have a place, Aeon Dallas. If I'm pronouncing that right. Ion. I'm sorry. I got to get with me. Ion Dallas. Leading healthcare resource for HIV. You can go to ion.dallas.org. Now it's spelled AIN.dallas.org. Go ahead. They got plenty of information, health information wise. And you can get tested for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
everything.
Women, go get tested for the top. Breast cancer is very, very, very
check
tragic.
Your breast.
Like,
seriously. And here what you don't know, men, you should check yours too, because men actually can get breast cancer as well.
So don't be scared to go out there and get checked out, even for the flu, because it's a very serious weather going on out there. I don't know what's going on. But, we're keeping everybody up in prayers, making sure everybody's safe. But, yeah, like, going into the new year, you don't want to deal with that shit, you know what I'm saying? But those are just penny for your points,
Penny for your points.
Penny for your points. No, it's for your points. Those are your penny for your points. And also for your thoughts.
So,
I'm just...
You excited?
I am.
I'm so lit about this Valentine's motherfucking
it's gonna be a really
special
long
edition.
Special.
It's gonna be an extended episode too. Y'all.
We have plenty of interviews, plenty of performances. We're not gonna give away too much, but just know that it's gonna be a really crazy show. You're gonna love it.
Tune in.
We're actually gonna be in a different area.
So you get to
you
see
never
us
know
all.
where we might be. You know what I'm saying? If you see us around, just like hit us up. We can do some interviews, take some pictures. You know what I'm saying? You might get placed on the show. Like I said, we're here to support
everybody,
and get everybody closer, and just put Dallas on. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to let y'all know. As far as these child boos, I'm just going for what I know is in the media right now. It doesn't have to be a celebrity or whatever. If you have a child boo idea, please hit me up and let me know. It could be just a topic in general, or a situation that necessarily you don't want to name no names, but you present this situation to us and get our thoughts on it. You know, I'm open to anything, and I have an opinion about everything. So let me know.
Definitely. And you can always contact me if y'all have any questions, concerns. Y'all can go ahead. Matter of fact,
subscribe at the bottom, please.
So you can get plenty of notifications, and even with the Party Angels Network, you can get all type of notifications from other Hood Morning America, for example, and other plenty shows that are coming along soon. So make sure if you have any comments, drop them below, because we do read them, especially me, because I get comfortable and I get to read it, and I will reply. We respond back, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's positive, you know what I'm saying? I know.
If you're coming for me, I'm going to come back. I'm going to clap back. I'm just letting you know that now. I'm an asshole, and I'm very mouthy. And
don't
my mouth
do that.
is...
Don't do that.
Yeah, so let's keep it light and positive. I do constructive criticism, though. I love constructive criticism. But
if you come with the shit,
then you're gonna
don't
get shit
scared. You know what I'm saying? When it gets dropped on your shoulder, and you're like, oh, what the fuck is that? Don't be scared. Because this is what you asked for. But yeah, just go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We got plenty of things coming soon. You can follow me on Facebook or add me. My page is public now. It's B.Pennie, BEPENNIE. Yeah, so how can they contact you? What are you basically on your social media? What are you on?
I'm mostly on Facebook, and mine is Edward Carter, Roman numeral 2, II, capital I, because y'all, they don't teach that anymore. The Roman numeral 2, they teach that anymore in school.
They're just not bringing back cursive.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, they're training the kids to cursive.
Yeah, so it's Edward Carter, I, capital I on Facebook. Normally on there consistently. Drop me a line. Let me know what's up. Like I said, whether you have a Connect Carter comment or you just want to get a shout out, just let me know. I'm friendly enough. Especially now, I'm working on it because...
That's enough 2020 going
2020. I'm working on it. Like Steve Harvey said, he ain't through with me yet. You know, So that's it really for me.
If that's it, I mean,
Now
shit, let's get 2020 on the road.
To all our company.
Hope y'all enjoyed the show.
Yes, and I can't wait to see y'all again. Yes.
And that's the end of the show. That's the end of the show. Hey, Pennie for your thoughts.
Hey, for your thoughts. I can't with you, girl.